Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's Positive Daily Zoom Boom. It is Time Out Thursday, so thank you for taking time out to join me for this Positive Daily Zoom Boom. I'm Krissy Regan, founder of Mindful Mums Queensland, and I am a mum, and I am an author, a poet, a project manager, an international speaker, and I'm based in Townsville, Queensland, Australia. So we started these Zoom Booms on Monday this week in order to bring 15 minutes of positivity, calm, and some focused thoughts around mindfulness to help mums in the world gain some insights and clarity on their day, and also to help learn some new skills going forward. So today I wanted to focus a little bit on why we meditate and why meditation is a good thing. Now, we can all make a lot of excuses for ourselves, and it's funny, some of the reasons people give for not wanting to meditate. For example, I'm too busy to meditate, my mind won't keep quiet enough to meditate, I'm too busy to meditate, meditation is too woo-woo for me, I'm too busy to meditate, I've tried it once and didn't enjoy it, I'm too busy to meditate. You can see where I'm going with this, the same reasons that we give for not picking up lots of new skills and healthy habits, repeat themselves regardless of what type of activity it is. But the reality is, with meditation, there's science-based benefits, there's practical-based benefits, and there's spiritual-based benefits. And we all know that meditation is a practice that's been around for thousands and thousands of years, and particularly, in the East, and what we'd like to term, in the Buddhism culture, meditation is a practice and a ritual that is very common and has been going on for a very, very long time. In the West, it's become a lot more mainstream now and is taught in schools, and often you'll do a short meditation if you go to yoga classes. So really, it's about how do we start to infuse meditation into everyday life. Now, there's a couple of different ways that you can do that, and I'll introduce some today, and then perhaps I'll pick up on them again tomorrow. But there's a gentleman called Eckhart Tolle. I'm not sure if you've heard of him, but he wrote the book, The Power of Now and a New Earth. And in his mind, every meditation is every breath is a meditation if you focus your attention on it. Now, if you just think about that for a moment, every time you go and release, that's a little meditation just in itself, because what you've done is you've brought your attention to your breath and to your body awareness. And really, it's about taking thinking out of your head, focusing in on your body and your breath awareness, and that allows you to clear space in your mind. So, anytime throughout the day, if you just say to yourself, okay, now I'm going to take a really big, slow breath, and I'm going to focus on it. You've just done a meditation. So how cool is that? Now, the 12 science-based benefits of meditation are as follows. So some of them you will relate to immediately. But the first one is that meditation reduces stress, and stress reduction is one of the most common reasons that people do try meditation. Meditation controls anxiety, and less stress translates to less anxiety. Meditation improves our emotional health. Well, I would tend to agree with that. Meditation enhances self-awareness, and that's really important because throughout our day, often we don't generally get to practice self-awareness too much, which is a very important soft skill to master. So creating some space to practice self-awareness is very important. Meditation lengthens our attention span, and I've certainly found that true, which leads on to the next one about age-related memory loss, because once you have kids, you start to become a little bit scatty sometimes, and you can be rushing around doing 15 different things. And I'm a classic multitasker, so I'll have 15 things going on at once. But now with regular practice of meditation, I can interject myself and say, okay, Krissy, just now please focus on this and get this done, and then move on to the next thing. And the dialogue in your head becomes much more controlled because you actually have practiced self-awareness and you're aware of what it is that you are doing. Meditation can generate kindness, and there's a certain type of meditation called loving kindness meditations, which enable you to focus on loving kindness, and therefore you then project loving kindness into your day, to yourself and to others. Meditation has been shown to help fight addictions. So people with who smoke, for instance, or who drink, who've used meditation, often report that it helps them overcome those addictions. Meditation does improve sleep. Now, I've certainly found that myself because for years I've suffered with insomnia, and insomnia is quite debilitating because if you have very short sleep waves like I do, my sleep cycles are 90 minutes. So if I didn't fall asleep within a 90-minute period, I'd be awake for a whole another 90-minute period. So I'd spend lots of nights just laying awake in bed. And now that I practice meditation throughout the day, generally in the evening before bed, I'm much more inclined to fall asleep quickly, to have a far more restful sleep, and to feel much more rested the following day. Meditation also helps control pain, and that is very important, and I feel that it's quite true because often when we have aches and pains, we tend to turn to our medicine cupboard, and I would say 18 months ago, I was turning to my medicine cupboard every other day for soft tissue pain, aches and pains. I wasn't sleeping particularly well. And also I had a young child, so my body was aching all over. But now I haven't had painkillers in more than a year. And I'm kind of very glad of that. But I also attribute meditation and body and breath awareness to helping me with that. Meditation will decrease your blood pressure because overall when you breathe deeply and slowly, your blood pressure will decrease. And the amazing thing is you can meditate absolutely anywhere. So, you can meditate at the beach, you can meditate on a plane, on a train. I would generally say not when you're in control of your car, but if you're stopped at traffic lights and you're sitting there, you don't necessarily need to close your eyes. You can focus on a tree or something, and you can take those centering breaths, which is similar to performing a quick meditation. So those are the science-based benefits of meditating, and then I've got my own as well, which I wanted to share with you. So for me, meditation gives my mind a chance to stop with all the thinking. And if you're a thinking person, meaning you're up in your head and you're a classic overthinker where you spend a lot of your days thinking about things. It could be that you're particularly thinking about work, or you're particularly thinking about family or problems or situations in your life. You really can use meditation to give yourself a break in those habits and those patterns. And over time, you can form new habits and patterns in your thinking because you can develop some thinking interventions. But it really starts to clear a space for new ideas. And, when I started practicing meditation, I was that classic overthinker. And now, since then, I've written a book. I had all this space for creativity and new ideas. And that's the second part, which is, meditation really does enhance your creativity. Meditation also allows you to explore your emotions without judgment and negativity. So an example of that is when you're feeling negative feelings or thoughts about a particular person or a particular situation in your life, you can really say to yourself, okay, why am I feeling like this? And, the answer might not come to you right away, but if you do a meditation later on throughout the day or even in a few days' time, what is causing you the root of your negativity and anxiety, it will rise to the surface and you'll have more clarity about that. And then you can make sense of it and decide what to do about it. Allows transition from one role to the next. So this is really important for me, and I talk about transition meditations probably tomorrow. But transitioning throughout your day when you become mum, worker, colleague, friend, lover, paramedic, chef. We all have these 15,000 hats that we're wearing every day, and it becomes very exhausting. So quick transition meditations punctuated throughout your day can really help relieve that stress and that tension that builds up throughout the day, and it allows you to transition into those roles, more smoothly and with less anxiety about what you've just left behind in the last role. So meditation also enables you to gain some perspective on matters and aid in the right decision making. So if you have to make a big decision, doing some meditation will really help you inform the right decision, because when we are stressed, we generally make decisions that are not necessarily at the best, and you don't give your full intuition to the decision either. And the two last things are, it gives you a chance to listen to what's in your heart about big questions in life, and it enables you to call on your intuition more frequently. And, for your body to tell your mind what's going on when it's quiet. So if your body does have aches and pains and your mind is quiet, you can listen more to your body. So those are my top few reasons, and I've gone a little bit longer on that. So we're going to now transition into our meditation. So sit comfortably or lie down if you can. Rest your not your knees, your hands in your lap, and just close your eyes and just center yourself. It's Time Out Thursday, so you're taking a little bit of time out for yourself. So just close your eyes and relax. Let's take those 5 big centering breaths. And remember to get all of that nice energy and oxygen down into your pit of your stomach. Feel your stomach expand and contract. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking time out for yourself. And just as we've done the last few days, let's imagine at the top of our head we have an electronic sunroof. And we're just going to open the sunroof now, about a foot, and let out all those thoughts and worries and to-do lists. And that's it. You can see them. They're flying out the sunroof, wafting on the breeze, and then they just disintegrate into dust. You don't need those thoughts or those worries or those to-do lists right now. They'll be there for you later when you need them. Just know that throughout your day, you can open that sunroof whenever you need to. If you're too much thinking in your head, or you find yourself becoming stressed about your to-do lists, just give yourself a moment, open your sunroof, and let them fly away. Let's send that breathing energy down to our toes. And find your feet. Bring your awareness to your feet. Quietly and gently thank your feet for helping you throughout the day. Our feet are so important, aren't they? We forget to thank them for all that they do for us. Now let's put our energy in our hands. Direct your attention, your awareness to your hands. Give them a little wiggle. Aren't these just so precious? Our hands are very precious. We take them for granted. Thank your hands now for everything that they do for you throughout the day. Writing, tidying, holding, hugging, lifting, cutting, all of those things that your hands do for you. Focus your body and do one more big deep breath. and open your eyes. Thank you. That was a very quick meditation to gain some body and breath awareness, some calm and centered. And I hope that you can call on that meditation throughout your day. I'm wishing you a wonderful time out Thursday, and I'm hoping you take some time out for yourself. And remember that you're special, you're unique, and you're a wonderful human being. Thank you for joining. Take care. I'm Krissy. Bye-bye.